Welcome back to the City of Falls podcast. What's good, everybody? How you guys doing?
Chillin', Danny.
Over here we've got Biscuit be doing the most.
Hey, that's me.
And Hendrix.
Special episode.
Special episode.
Special
guest.
Quarantine mode.
Yeah, we got non-club style. They're like sitting across the room. I'm wearing sunglasses.
Bro, you know, dude, Danny, if you see my Instagram story, have you seen my hair yet?
Yeah, dude, that's wrong.
Bro, we on video, man. Yeah, so you need to know what I look like in person. But yeah, we're chilling. We had a long ass day, and this is a perfect way to wrap it up. Just kind of shooting shit with the boys and stuff, just talking. But we went to the DIY, like isolated ourselves there, shot some music videos and stuff. So that was dope. Alright, that's pretty dope. What about you, Danny? What have you been doing, man? What's quarantine like?
Man, I've been doing a lot of at-home workouts. I've been trying to skate too. I've been going up to this like plaza by my house and skating flat ground. I made a video too. Well, I had to edit it, but I got a bunch of footage today and of like me doing like flat ground tricks at this spot, just skating. And yeah, other than that, man, I'm chilling. I've just been chilling at home. I rigged up a lacrosse goal. I made a lacrosse goal out of like
he's staying active.
PVC piping and like some netting.
Danny,
So,
athlete.
I've been throwing shots at that, and yeah, just chilling.
Nice, man. So you just stay in Briarcliff the whole time?
Yeah, I mean, except for when I go skate. Like, the place I'm skating is like the plaza across from Restaurant Depot. You know that Harbor Plaza?
Yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about. There's like no one
so
around
I've
or
been
anything.
skating there, just a bunch of smooth blacktop, and yeah, it's worked out so far.
True, that's dope. Yeah.
Yep.
Bro, I kind of like, I'm jealous, bro. I wish I could just lock down in quarantine, just fucking...
For real.
Just sit it out and just like not have to do all this shit. I gotta cook thousands of boxes of chicken for the whole goddamn community around here. At Publix, bro.
True.
Shit's
That's
crazy.
True.
But,
hey, everyone's got a part to play.
yeah, we don't know what the hell's gonna go down on Monday though. Shit, it's the weekend and everyone's like, it was weird just being out today on the roads and shit on 41.
You notice how the Amber Alerts escalated? Like first it was like, we suggest that you stay inside this weekend, and then the next one was like, yeah, just stay inside this weekend, but it still wasn't a law or anything. And then now it was like, if you're 65 and over, you have to stay inside.
What do you think about that, Danny?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's only a matter of time, really. I don't know, before that happens. I guess we'll see what comes Monday.
We were on Fowler Street or something like that, and we got that Amber Alert or something, saying about the 65 and up, you should not be outside, stay home.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like busy in that intersection, but we were looking around and everyone looking at their phone. Everyone in the middle of the like intersection, and like we just get it, and I look at Hendrix, I'm like, bro, everyone's looking at their phone right now, and we just got this notification. It's weird, bro. It's really fucking weird that they can do that stuff.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Shit.
Make everyone get a text. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, man. Just being out today on a Saturday, like we went to the DIY gas station. Everything just seems like it's kind of normal, just kind of dead in certain like areas. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel that. Definitely kind of dead. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I'm glad to see a lot of people are taking it serious now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. A lot of states are already on lockdown, like more and more. But we got a lot too down here in Southwest Florida. Sucks.
You got a bev with you? A bev?
Got a what?
A bev?
Yeah, I got a water.
What you sipping on? Oh, you got what, some Aqua, some H2O?
Yeah,
nice,
bevved up.
We picked up Seagrams at Publix.
True.
Cans, so we smoke. What? We drinking? We drinking on some flavors. We smoke. That's crazy. Shit, we wish you were here, man. We wish it was just a normal ass day where we can all just chill and skate and all that stuff.
Yeah, facts. I can't wait.
DIY layout. Yeah, the pyramid, bro. You haven't seen the pyramid. It's pretty dope.
I know, dude.
Hey, I saw Marshall today. Marshall, not Palm Skate Shop Marshall, but the other Marshall. I forget his last name.
Ryan Marshall?
Oh, Ryan Marshall. I've been just calling him Marshall.
Oh,
Shit, Ryan,
true.
if you're seeing this, my bad, bro. You know, my bad.
Was he skating with y'all?
Yeah, he was skating. He was ripping, dog. He's good. He still got
Yeah,
his...
he rips.
Yeah. Ryan Marshall, he's dope.
Hey, Danny, I have a confession to make.
What's that?
Today, I did a couple of ollies.
That's good.
I hate you.
I was just thinking, like, I was doing my leg workout, and I was doing all these, like, lunges and squats, and, like, you know, just, like, really trying to balance out my muscles. And then I ran a mile, and then when I got back, I was like, bro, if I can do this, like, I just lunged up and down the driveway a bunch, we're wearing a bunch of weight. I just ran up and down the road a whole bunch. I could do an ollie, cause I want nothing more than to skate this driveway right now. You don't know.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
But it felt weird, and not like in like a hurt way. It just like my back leg is so weak, and you don't even realize how much power you need in that leg in order to like do ollies and shit. I'm gonna suck at skating for a while.
No, probably not.
Yeah, I think you'll just wake up one. Well, you'll get it, but I don't know. I don't think so.
I think as long as I wait to start until my muscles are obviously the same. Like when I do squats, I notice that my left side is having to like strain way more than my other side because my other leg is so much stronger. But until I don't feel that anymore, I'm gonna stay off the board because like I need to be even on both sides. You know what I mean? I don't want my right leg overcompensating and ended up getting hurt.
Yeah, I mean, I think with the way you're training, come by the time you get that final, or I guess you already got it, but when the 2 months comes, you know, like the doctor said, when that 2 months comes and you're like, all right, good to go, I feel like a switch will flip in your mind, and you'll just like be like, all right, it's go time, and you obviously be able to bust out a lot of go-to tricks. But yeah, it's going to be tough. I mean, it's not going to be like, you know, it's not going to be like any other skate session you've ever had. Probably like you are going to have to, you know, readjust, but it won't take long. It's like, you know, it's just a matter of getting that muscle memory right. Like just a couple skate sessions and you'll be like, all right, let's go.
Yeah, and dude, oh my god, I'm going to spend so many hours in that fucking driveway. You have no idea.
That's good.
I can only imagine. Especially, dude, what if I don't want this to go on for that long, but what if like we're still on like lockdown and when the time comes, so like you can still just destroy the driveway.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, things are gonna be a lot different no matter what happens or how long this goes. But like, yeah, whenever I can dedicate time to the driveway, man, those are gonna be the best sessions ever. Cause now I gotta like I know how to skateboard, you know, and I know how to do these tricks. It's just a matter of like getting my leg to remember like how to pop right and like getting used to stuff like impact and whatever. But I'll just be in the driveway just like relearning front lips for like 3 hours and then relearning back lips and then like kick flipping into front boards again. And then, man,
Well, I mean, just got to mix in more skateboarding in with like City of Palms and events and all that stuff. Just balance it out because I think you need to be around more skateboarding. Don't just like, I don't know, just come with us whenever we slide to the DIY. Just whenever all three of us, like every Saturday, you got to get Saturdays off. Once you start skating again, it's like every Saturday we're going somewhere.
Yeah, I'll be on it. That was my game plan originally too. Like even before all this, I was planning once I got better to focus a lot more of my attention onto like skateboarding events and stuff like that.
You see us, we still show up to the events, like not to all of them, but like we could skate throughout the day and then later on go to the events.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna make skateboarding a top priority though, cause I'm starting to go insane. But I will say I just started running again. Like these last 2 weeks, I started running again. And it's only 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? And, like, I already feel pretty comfortable running. And then just the last couple of days, I started doing jumps with one leg, like jump rope with one leg, and, like, more like one-legged squat type stuff where the whole strain is on my one leg. And, you know, it's only been a few days, you know what I mean? So, obviously, it's going to feel weird to, like, pop an ollie and whatever. But if I do this every single day, or at least, like, 5 times a week for the next, like, month, then by that time when I go to squat down to do an ollie, I'm going to be feeling powerful.
Yeah, true. So I got a question.
What's up?
Oh shit.
So I was thinking, dude, like, okay, so take it. Imagine asking a kid what he wants to do when he gets older. Like today, you know how when we were kids, it was like whatever, like pro athlete or whatever, like, you know.
Astronaut. Yeah.
And now it's probably like a lot of the kids are saying YouTubers and stuff, you know.
Oh, YouTubers, yeah.
So, Brian, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, but so what do you think? Like how would you suggest to a kid, or anybody really? But like, how would you suggest like finding for someone to find like their creative outlet in a world where it's just like where there's like pro gamers or like pro athlete or like anything YouTube where there's just like any sort of like outlet like that, when opposed to like when we were growing up, it was just kind of like what led us to like what we did, you know, like skateboarding is what we love, and that's just kind of like what, you know, that's what we did when we were kids, I guess, what we found. But as to someone who just like, I don't know, doesn't yeah, you know, what's your opinion on that?
Are you talking about like your son? Like
no, I don't have kids.
But like if you had a son, like are you basically trying to like, I don't know. I don't know. Just tell the kid, I don't know. Tell the kid just be whoever you want to be. I'm not sure nowadays. Shit.
A little closer to the mic.
Yeah, nowadays I don't even know. I don't know what to tell. I don't know. What do you think, Brian?
What would you say, Danny?
Well, me, I don't know. I think it's important to, I don't know, I guess try a lot of stuff. Try a lot of different stuff. Break out of like comfort zones, and yeah, I mean, find what makes you happy in the end goal. But stuff won't always be tough. Like I think you got to go through some uncomfortable shit to really find like your purpose, you know?
Yeah, that's when if it was a random kid, I just do my best to tell him like just to be focused on your happiness and not try to like rely on other people to be happy. And like I don't know, but if it was my son, I would just hope that he observes like my movements and just admired that as a son. But as a kid, that just a random ass kid that I rarely see or something like that, I don't know. It's all different. All advice to every kid is different. Like it's weird. You just kind of look at the kid and you like observe what he looks like and you just give advice from what he looks like. That's what I do. I just like, oh, this kid dressed in gym shorts and a raggedy shirt. Ah, dude, you're a star, bro. Look it.
Yeah.
I
think.
Brian, let me ask you, like, so you were drawing as a kid, like, you know, you used to draw all the time, like, even as a kid, and I don't know what you ever thought, but I remember we would say, like, man, even if, like, I mean, I would say, I'd be like, bro, even if you can't, like, even if skating doesn't work out for you, you could like, always draw comics or whatever, like, you know, and now, where we're at now with technology and social media, you're doing everything, and you're producing your own comics, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of crazy.
An audiobook?
Yeah, I'm about to record an audiobook too. What's up?
Got many talents in that bag. Man's in his bag for real.
But
Yeah.
you're asking, like, what my thought process was and like come into that, or what?
You talked about it the other day, though, Brian. Like, you said how you gained a work ethic from your father or something like that. And I think that plays an important part in, like, how you create stuff. Because you got to prepare yourself to create something. And you have this idea, and then you prepare, and then you do it. And then now you got to, like, polish it, you know? And that work ethic is, like, something you can only learn from, like, you know, someone who, like, who's there. Or I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I think what my answer to your question would be, and this kind of would tie into my answer to your question to me, is I think it's really important for people to just be true to themselves and like the things that they like and feel comfortable enough to enjoy certain things, you know what I mean? Like certain TV shows or no, like just like a way of being, you know? Like you have the way that you are inside, you know what I'm saying? And like the things that you like. And sometimes it's hard to like find that person, you know, cuz you don't know, you know, you like, especially when you're young, you're like trying so many different types of stuff, going through phases, doing this, doing that, and it can be really hard to like really solidify in your brain who you are. And there's really no answer on how to do that, but I think that that's what's most important, because if people from a young age learn to do that and learn to like feel who they are and be who they are and just go about their life that way, then they'll naturally find the things like drawing or you know, football or math or whatever that they just enjoy doing a whole lot. And it's all just about like being true to yourself. And I think that that's something that from a young age I really wasn't worried. Like I never really felt like I shouldn't do certain things because it'd be like nerdy or whatever. So, you know, I'd be the dude that like shows, you know, I'd show up to Moe's when I was in high school. I'd show up to Moe's like 2 hours before my shift started just so I could like draw and take notes on like ideas and just like write and just do whatever. I just hung out, and they're like, why do you show up to work so early? And I was like, I don't know, because I want to. And it did look kind of weird. Like I would ride my bike there sometimes, like it would look kind of weird, but like fuck it. And then like that's just what I wanted to do, you know. And like there were times I would skateboard to work, and I had a car, and Greg was like, why'd you skate to work? And I was like, I wanted to. Hold on, Kyle, give him the mic real quick.
What's up?
Hendrix has to say something. I haven't passed the mic.
My favorite story is when you were in college at FGCU and you lived in the dorms there, the freshman dorms, and you had like that cruiser, that penny board, and you used to try to bomb that hill every day, and every day you'd bust ass in the middle of traffic.
Every day.
Every time.
Dude, because I would have this little penny board, and that was just like the size of 2 of my feet long. Yeah, in South Village FGCU, I would like bomb that hill, and I would try to Danny, am I on speakerphone?
Yeah.
Can you take me off speakerphone because I'm echoing?
What's up?
All right, but yeah, I would try to bomb this hill, and I would try to like manual down the whole hill. And on my skateboard, I could do it like pretty easily, but I would very rarely ride my skateboard to class and stuff because it'd be like drizzling or whatever. So I'd ride this little penny board, no grip tape, having fucking penny board. And every time I would like manual all the way and like, oh shit, and like get to going pretty quick. And then right when I'd hit the flat bottom, like onto the road, just.
And all the other students would like be looking at you.
I'd like hold up the intersection.
This guy busts ass every day at the same time.
There was a time I was trying to ollie a gap too. I was just out of class, and then I was just had to change clothes, and then I was gonna go to Moe's, and I changed clothes. I was in my work uniform, but there was this gap like near the housing complex that I was like, bro, I bet I could ollie that. And then I was just like, fuck it, I want to ollie it today. So like in my work clothes, I just tried to ollie it, and I did it once, but then I was like, oh, I bet I could. Like, I think, like, my feet kind of came off. So I was like, I bet I could do it so much more solid than that.
Right.
And I tried it again, and I clipped it, and I just fucking ate so much shit. And then I tried it, like, a couple more times and ate shit more times. And I don't even think I landed it. I think I just ended up, like, having a big scrape on my knee. And then I'm just like, I gotta go to work. Fuck it. But, like, people were watching me. Like, kids were going to and from class, and I was just eating shit.
That's so funny, dude. That I don't know why, but that's just a relatable story. Just that the feeling of going down a hill, losing control is probably the funniest.
And
shit at the same time.
I'm gonna go off on a tangent here since we're talking about skateboarding. Danny, I'm gonna put you down for a second, but just yell if you need to say something. But I met with my teacher from high school the other day, Mr. Guarno from Estero High School. I met with him, and we like had a little talk and just about like where our lives have taken us these last years, like after high school, where I went, and like where he ended up. And skateboarding, he used to skateboard, and he would talk about wanting to go to B3. He was talking about wanting to go to B3 and skate with me back in the day, but he's like, oh, but it's weird because like that's your student, and you can't just go hang out with him outside of class. So we never did, obviously. But then now that we're outside of school, he's like wanting, like he follows all our skate stuff, and he like watches what we do, and it's got him inspired to skate again. And we were talking about skateboarding, and I don't remember how the topic got brought up, but we ended up talking about how skateboarders, like how that benefits the rest of your life being a skateboarder, and how you feel like, and what I explained to him is as a skater, you know, every time you go out in the driveway to skate or you go to the DIY or whatever, like, think about how many tricks you fucked up while you were skating today. You know, probably 90% of the tricks you fucked up. And we just, and the amount of times you fell, probably like 15% of the attempts were slams. And you just know that. You just know as a skater, like, well, I'm probably going to eat shit, probably going to skin my elbow, probably like hit my shin or some shit, or might roll my ankle, fuck it. Like, but, and like, cause you know that you're going to fail over and over and over, and you're going to try that kickflip front board for probably 2 hours. But once you land it, it's like, bam, none of that, you know, like you did it. And you kind of like take that. You can take that mentality into like the whole rest of your life, you know, because like life is all about failure, and then sometimes shit works out and like it's good and there's good times, but like the ebbs and flows of life, if you're not ready for them and you're just constantly bummed out by the things that don't go right, then you're never gonna be a happy person. But us skaters, it's like, oh, tires flat, that's all right, that's what I get for driving a car.
It's so true.
You know,
landing a trick is it only takes one. Like, you could fail 100 times. Once you land it one time, it's like, it's it.
And I was telling him how you just see the world differently. You know what I mean? Like, the way that we walk around downtown is a lot different than the way that other people walk around downtown.
If I'm downtown, I'm pushing around because I'd rather like that than even grab a car. In that area, you can get from Ride Nature to the DIY on a skateboard easily, I think.
Yeah.
Or to you could go from there downtown, down by Centennial Park. I mean, fuck, you could even go. I don't know where else.
Yeah, Danny, how do you think skateboarding has influenced your life?
Oh man, I would say, I mean, definitely what you were saying about the work ethic, just about, you know, getting up and trying again, like, just for the feeling. I don't know, man, like, for me, skateboarding influence in my life, I don't know, man. It really makes me happy. So, like, for me, there's no better feeling. I'm on 4 wheels, so when I'm doing these tricks. But it's weird. I don't really think, like, I try really not to think about falling at all when I go out. Like, obviously, you know, but like, I try not to think about falling too much. I try to just keep those like negative thoughts away. But yeah, it's influenced me, I guess, to be good. Yeah.
I'm wearing. What about the companies? What companies of skateboarding did you look up to most?
When I was a kid.
Just any time. Just what off the top of your head, like what companies really just like inspired you to go out there and like just skate?
I gotta say Primitive for sure, just because they got gnarly dudes, and I'm always watching like their videos to get hyped up. Those like a lot of those dudes.
What's the first Primitive?
You know, Robert Neal's probably like one of my favorite skaters, and he skates for them. And so, and I got a lot of Primitive clothes, and I skate their boards currently. I've been skating their boards for, like, a long time. Other than them, like, I got to give a shout-out to Revive, you know. Like, Revive's really been on their grind.
Oh, you said Revive?
They inspire a lot of people. They inspire me, you know, because they're doing, like, semi what we want to do, like, on a large scale right now, because they've been at it. And,
for sure.
Man, they got it made, bro. They got their warehouse for skating. Like, they're really doing it.
Yeah, I'm going to be 100% everything on record. I think Revive's my number one. Number one, for sure. No. Actually, sorry. Revenge. Then Revive. But, yeah, I'm wearing their shirt right now. And I'm telling you, Andy Strock was just that dude that just did it by himself. He had his friends. Eventually, his friends became the team. And that's fire. But I'm with you. I like Primitive a lot. They definitely. I got a box back in I think 2013, 2014 or something, from Primitive off of like a Zoomy stash bonus. So I can't say it's like a sponsorship pack, but I like got a whole free box of like a bunch of Primitive shirts back in like that like old school Primitive. So that definitely inspired me to skate some more. Once you get free clothes and shit for skateboarding, like you just want to shred in them. And it inspires you to go out there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's dope. I can't wait. I hope this shit. I think, honestly, when we were at the DIY today, it felt so healthy to be out there and just skate. Like, with all this shit going on, I didn't, like, not only was, like, the worry of it, like, not there when you're skating, but also, like, when you're releasing, like, I don't know, when you're just sweating and you're just skating, like, your mind's clear, and, like, the air was fresh today and stuff, so it was, like, yeah, skateboarding is healthy, man. It really is.
Yeah, it definitely feels good to skate in times like this, for sure.
Especially that fall down and get back up mentality is, like, important in this day and age, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
People are... Yeah. What were you saying?
And it's like a meditation. It's like for me, that's what I miss most about it, is like skating was kind of like a time when like nothing else really mattered, you know. If I was out, if I like I took time to skate, that's what I'd be doing, you know what I mean? Like my mind isn't going to like bills and stuff like that. I'm just trying to do like kickflip back tail, you know. Wait, did you guys see that, I don't know how to pronounce his name, the French dude, Ariel Gerald or whatever?
Yeah.
The glitch or whatever they call him. Did you see him ollie the Leon 25 stair?
Oh shit!
I saw his attempts. I didn't see the whole video.
What about that Chris Jocelyn clip?
Yeah, he didn't end up landing it, but that was insane. He just went with his homie, and like they just went to that spot, and he just ollied the fuck out of it, and like he basically did it. He just snapped his board, but like he made it look so small. You know, even Jaws looked like he just exploded whenever he took the impact. But that dude jumped down it like a handful of times.
Jeez.
But did you see Chris Jocelyn's tray flip down El Toro?
Oh yeah, that was insane.
Yeah. Did you guys see the fake land?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, Shrimp Daddy. It looked so real, right? If I didn't see Shrimp Daddy was tagged, I would have thought that was real.
For real, I was like, how did he do that? I was looking, you could barely tell that the clip was like split like that.
Yeah.
I caught it, but yeah, for sure. Like,
yeah.
If you're not,
you can see like right near the landing is where he cut it with the ollie clip.
Like, yeah, it's crazy. I was like, what?
But it's insane that Chris Jocelyn caught the tray flip good enough to where it could blend so perfectly with an ollie clip. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, dude. He's on point with his tricks.
Dude,
that's crazy that he threw that down El Toro. I'll count that. You know what I mean?
100%. Dude, did you hear the fucking the emotion in his yells whenever he battled that?
For real. Yeah, he threw a lot of attempts down it, like each session, especially that first session that he posted. That was like 8 or 9 attempts. I was like, damn.
Yeah, did you hear whenever he did give up, how he landed on his hip, and then he's just like, oh no, and he was like holding it, and then he's like, I can't go. Like, he was in so much pain, dude.
Yeah.
Cause that man's a monster, and for him to be like acting like that must have really hurt.
For real.
Yeah, man, a lot of crazy shit going down lately. I don't know, just seeing stuff happening. I hate to go back on something, but yo, I'm wearing my Level hat. Shout out Level. They inspired me a lot with skateboarding too.
Hey.
For sure, just a community thing. Ride Nature too, man, for sure. All those skate companies. Shout out skateboarding in general.
Yeah, dude. Once all this stuff brushes over, we're gonna light the fuck up.
Yeah. Oh, bro. Yo, I thought today I was at the DIY. I thought today was supposed to be the City of Palms party today.
It is the 28th.
Wow, it was supposed to be.
We were supposed to be at Howell right now.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? I was at the DIY and I was like, damn. I was like, something's weird about today. It's Saturday. I think something's supposed to happen today. And I'm like, oh shit, City of Palms. And then I'm like, oh shit, also the Madhouse party was going on tonight too. So I was like, damn. Yeah, it's just
the gang's all here. Yeah. Happy anniversary.
Honestly, bro. If only we could have like a whole party and shit.
We've got the squad right here. Danny's not here physically, but he's here in spirit.
Yeah.
Hey, side note though, since we got us all here, have any of y'all read Helm yet?
No.
Danny, I assigned that to you.
About that, my Wi-Fi's been down.
No.
No, I haven't read it yet. I've been meaning to though.
Read it or hear it?
Either.
Either, because I listened to a couple of the first chapters, and I think they're sick. You can definitely tell off the bat like which character is who in real life in a way.
I mean, like I said, I've listened to the first 5 chapters, like they're the first 4, the first ones you released, but than when you took the break. So I'm gonna re-listen to them so I can get all the way caught up.
All right, all 8 are up. Like the ones that I had on my computer already were 8 chapters, which is like 4 hours of content. All of them. Well, no, not 4 hours. It's probably like 2 hours.
You got them on Apple. You got them on Apple Podcasts.
They're on everything except YouTube. Yeah, they're on. They're on.
You gotta do that tomorrow.
They're on
when you wake up.
Yeah, they're on Apple Podcasts. They're on Spotify, and now they're on Facebook. So, no excuses.
All right, bet.
You know that that this audiobook is basically solely because of you.
Really? Because of me?
Yeah, because you made me realize that people don't want to read it on their phone. Like, remember I was sending it to everyone to like read and see how they liked it, and it was really annoying to have to read on a phone. So I was like, audiobook. I could do audiobook. I got microphones. I got a computer.
True.
But it was because of people like you who were saying that you weren't trying to read it because you can't focus on reading.
Yeah, on a phone. Yeah, it's a little hard.
Mm-hmm. If it's like a book, that's different, but that shit's expensive.
Yeah, right? Yeah, no, I listen. Yeah, I like listening to audiobooks and podcasts and stuff. I'll definitely listen.
Yeah,
sure.
And the audio quality for the first like handful of chapters aren't going to be amazing, but it's still listenable. And now, actually tonight, I might not record any tonight, but now I'm up to date to where I'm going to do chapter 9 as soon as I can, maybe tomorrow after work. But 8 of them are up, so go ahead and listen, and then I'm going to be posting.
Listen to Helm.
And I'm going to be doing like more drawing type stuff too. Like I want to release maps and like scenes from the book and like characters and like
that will get it out.
Yeah, and I want to post stuff like that because I've got a bunch of ideas.
Facebook, I would love that on my feed. See some Helm characters.
Brian, let me ask you something.
Okay.
Aside from all the business, on the fun time, bro. You got Warzone yet?
Oh, I was about to say that.
I don't.
Wow.
Brian needs to get on Warzone ASAP for sure.
How much is it?
Free ski.
It's free?
It's free, man. It's
free 99.
New other playing too. It's fun as hell.
Free 99. Yeah, I might get on. I just bought Shadow of War. I found it at Dollar General for $13. Whoa. Shadow of War, the sequel to Shadow of Mordor.
Yeah.
I thought that was a really, really good game.
Yeah.
Why was it only $13? But I got it. So I'm trying to play that. But no, if it's free, I want to play with y'all.
Yeah, it'd be fun. It's like 90 gigabytes on Xbox. So it's kind of a lot of gigabytes, but I wanted to ask, can you play games on your computer?
Yep.
Yeah, that'd probably be the move since you have that really nice laptop. Because I don't, like I said, bro, I didn't even know what Hendrix was on. He plays PC, but he's on other levels.
Yes, sir.
That man's glitching through walls and fucking
He
aim
sees
hacking.
things before they happen.
Yes, sir. It's that sixth sense.
Yeah, right. You're trash, dude.
Nah, man. PC, though, I will say, you are at a distinct advantage if you play PC. Just because your aiming is going to be so much better.
Oh. Do you use mouse and keyboard?
On a mouse you have precision aiming. You have all this area to like work with. You know, like you can adjust your sensitivity. On a thumbstick, man, you're just like stuck to the shit. The rails of the thumbstick.
I can wreck kids with a thumbstick though. I wreck kids either way. I'm just gonna ruin a kid's night.
No doubt. Yeah,
That's the
it's
goal.
Very doable, but I've just never experienced that. Like I never noticed how
Bro.
much better you are on a PC. But
True.
until you play a game with other platforms.
See, Danny, the difference though is that I ain't never had a PC as good as Hendrix. So I don't know what the fuck it feels like to shoot like Hendrix, bro. My shit, like I can get a gaming PC, it still won't. I can get a brand new one, it still won't be as good as Hendrix. Somehow he always has a better PC.
My PC is really great. It's so old.
That's just my situation.
Yeah.
But PC games are fun. That's where like most of all that shit started though. Is PC.
Yeah.
I don't know. But you watch any Netflix since you've been quarantined? You watch any Netflix shows?
Yeah, I actually binge watch because Netflix has those like top 10. So obviously I watched Tiger King.
Oh.
Shit.
And then I binge watched this show called All American too. That was pretty good.
Yeah, last night we were all watching Tiger King. We're all
Yeah,
watching
Tiger
it.
King. That's crazy, bro. Did y'all finish it or not?
Yeah.
No, Hendrix said yeah, but no, he didn't. I just went. Actually, no, Hendrix did finish it. He watched it himself though. I think he finished it. But no, we were watching it last night, and Brian passed out like 2 episodes in. I ended up, me and Chris was braiding my hair, so I had to stay up with Chris. But yeah, like we were in like I was like I hit the last episode and lights were out. I was like
True, yeah.
done. But yeah, that show was crazy.
It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, that shit was intense. I don't know. That's kind of dope. Like I fuck with country like redneck people, but they just psychos. They just
psychos. Dude. They were wild. Yeah, it was crazy.
I fuck with my rednecks, but
what is this, bro? His music videos were so cringy.
Fire, dog. Like I fucked with him just because like he went through that whole process, bro. Like he went through the whole studio process. Probably just, bro. I can't imagine like every second of that studio session. I can't imagine. And just like how he directed that shit, bro. Redneck people don't. He's dedicated. That shit was fire.
True.
Yeah, no, I would not listen to those songs though at all.
Right.
God damn, he's rich.
Danny,
what's up?
You want to get into anything else before we wrap it up? We've been going about that time.
No, we can wrap it up, man. I just want to, say thanks to all the listeners and supporters still been rocking with us. And man, when we get out of this, when we can link up again, it's gonna be next level. I can't wait to start having events again and all that, dude.
Oh hell yeah! Yeah, Danny, get Danny out that phone quality.
Yeah, get him back in face to face.
It's gonna sound so sick live, like online and shit. Like Danny's voice.
Yeah.
You just get hear that phone. It sounds like you're in jail.
For real.
Free Danny. Hashtag free Danny.
Free Danny.
Free Danny out that phone.
Bring him back.
Get him out of quarantine.
Hey, you got a
Hey man. Hey, respect to you and Bree though, for real. Like I wish I was quarantining and shit. That sounds great. Like I'm an introvert, so I could do that shit and just fucking play Warzone and grind it out.
Yeah, man,
that should be fun.
Yeah, on that note, if you're listening to this, I hope you're safe at home. I hope you're just at home, chilling, playing Animal Crossing, watching Tiger King, doing whatever you want to do, lighting candles and stuff, being with your loved ones. If you're struggling right now, there's no answers, but we can hope that tomorrow's going to be a better day. So hopefully that us laughing and goofing around and being idiots helps a little bit, get your mind off things, We're going to be at you every single Monday, as usual. And if you're an artist or musician or anything like that, our feed is pretty stale right now because there's nothing going on. We don't have any guests or anything. So we could try to, like, Danny, I mean, I could see what you think about this, Danny. I kind of want to, like, feature people, like, like if people are working on songs right now or, like, they have old songs that they want to, like, we can make some little promo videos or something just to, like, kind of highlight some of these people while there's no shows going on or anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Just as, like, Instagram posts, we could just, like, every day just kind of, or every other, just post some, like, a little snippet of a song or something like that. I can look in our archives to do little highlight clips from throwback type stuff, but if any artists are listening and they want to, like, be a part, and keep
hit up producers too.
For sure.
Hit up producers, get as much beats as you can, I guess. Like, see if anyone wants to send them.
We know Biscuit been cooking.
Hey, that'd be dope. I don't know what we do with the beats, to be honest, but just get the beats. Like, producers are trying to create stuff too. So.
True.
All right, where can they find us at, Danny?
Down. Yeah, we'll talk more about that later.
Hell yeah.
Where can they find us at, Danny?
Man, they can find us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and anywhere you listen to podcasts. That's City of Palms Podcast. And yeah, they can contact us in the DMs of any social media or email us at cityofpalmspodcast@gmail.com. New episodes every Monday, even through the quarantine. Let's get it.
Palms.
Yes, sir. Where can they find you at, Biscuit?
Biscuit doing the most. Yes, sir. Anywhere, Instagram, Facebook. Yeah, just follow City of Palms and you'll get connected with everyone. Just do it. Get in the community. What are you waiting for?
Yee.
Whatever.
All right, this has been another episode. Strange episode, but we'll get through it. Hit him with the outro, Soren.
Yeah. Hey, Biscuit on the beat with it.